Hey guys, come on downstairs. It's the final Real Salt Lake franchise episode here of year number 1 of Real Salt Lake franchise. We've got 3 matches here today: the San Jose Earthquakes, Sporting Kansas City, and Seattle Sounders. We will simulate the first 2 and then play the final game of the year against Seattle Sounders. We are 11 points out of a playoff spot, so we have been effectively eliminated as we are at 30 points and 8th in the table. But we can still end this season on a strong note. As we simulate the first game against San Jose, we end up with a 1-1 draw in that one. And then we will simulate Sporting Kansas City, and we end up coming up just short as Sonny scores in the 86th minute to draw within 1. So we head into the final game of the season, 8th in the table at 31 points, and we are playing the number 2 team in the Western Conference, Seattle Sounders, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, on a rainy day, of course, in Seattle here in October. So, 16th minute is where we get things underway here. Seattle has it. Morris chips it down the left wing, intended for Ship, and that one is going to be held in by Ship. Back to the middle. Morris has it. Morris deflected away, and then it is deflected down and in to the back of the net. Carlgren looked like he was going to make the save until it was deflected and changed direction. And into the back of the net, Sounders go up 1-0. Jovan Jones, his 5th goal of the season for Seattle. Tough matchup here for RSL to finish the season against one of the best teams in MLS. Morris again. Morris. Shot back of the net, it's 2-0. Seattle jumps out to a 2-0 lead. And this is not the way RSL wants to end their season. Jordan Morris, his 5th goal of the year. It's 2-0 Seattle. Can Captain Kyle Beckerman, in his final match of his career as he's retiring after this season, can he lead this squad back to a win in his final game? Here's Beckerman. Beckerman shot from distance, it's good. Beckerman into the back of the net, gets past the keeper, and Kyle Beckerman has RSL right back in this game. First goal of the year for the captain, Kyle Beckerman, who started off the season injured, but has played well since then. 29th minute, Seattle has it. Shot from distance is going to go over the top of the net. I'm not sure if an RSL player touched it. They may have. It's 2-1 Seattle as the Sounders set up for a for a corner kick. Lodiero to take the corner from the left side. Lodiero sends it in with the left foot. It is headed down, saved by Carlgren, and then the shot goes over the top of the net. Still 2-1. We're in minute number 34. Here's Luis Silva. Luis Silva onto the left wing to DeMar Phillips. Phillips pushes it ahead to João Plata. Plata has it at his feet. Plata looking for somebody to cross it to, and it is deflected out for an RSL corner. Into the box and out of play for another corner for RSL in the 35th minute. Albert Rusnak set to take the corner from the right side. Well, left side, excuse me. Rusnak sends it in with the right foot. Headed towards Mond. Mond gets it down. Schuler has it at his feet now. Schuler still has it. Schuler into the box. Shot saved. And out for another RSL corner. This one into the mixer. Is headed back out of play. It'll be another corner for RSL. Albert Rusnak busy on the corners. And this one is headed down into the back of the net. And we are even at 2 apiece. Luis Silva, what a way for RSL to answer 2 early goals by Seattle Sounders. And this one looked like it's going to be called an own goal, but Luis Silva was able to head it towards frame. Chad Marshall was just trying to save it, but couldn't get it solidly enough to keep it out of the back of the net. Here's Kyle Beckerman to the middle to Sonny. RSL with lots of momentum now, and Sonny's shot saved easily by Fry. And then cleared. Luis Silva on it. Silva back to Schuler. Schuler Ahead to DeMar Phillips. Phillips sends it into the middle to Plata. Plata has it taken away by Seattle. Stoppage time of the first half now. RSL has it in the final third. Here is Beckerman. Beckerman with the defender on his back. Beckerman is knocked off the ball and is taken away and cleared by Evans. And it'll be out for an RSL throw. And that ends the first half. Kyle Beckerman with the first goal of the game for RSL gets him within one, and then Luis Silva manages to force an own goal by Seattle, and we are all tied at 2 as we head to the second half for the final game of year number 1 of RSL franchise. And we're getting a good look at our new goalkeeper of the future, Patrick Carlgan, in this one. Here's Morris. Morris over to the right side to Alonso. Alonso marked there by Schuler. He gets past Schuler over to the right side, back to Alonso. Alonso's going to take the shot from distance, and that one had no chance. 50th minute, RSL with it. Rusnak. Rusnak's going to try to send it in. It's deflected away. Sonny has it. Sonny is going to back it out to Schuler. Schuler to the middle of the field to Silva. Silva on to Rusnak. Rusnak back to Silva. Silva plays it to Rusnak. Rusnak shot from distance off the crossbar. And Seattle clears it. Still 2-2, 57th minute. Both of these teams looking to break the draw here in rainy Seattle, CenturyLink Field. Here's Morris on the left wing. Morris is going to send it in wide open, and the shot is missed by Wingo. Oh my goodness. Great opportunity for the Sounders. Here's Barrett for RSL. We're in the 61st minute. Barrett back to the middle to Rusnak. Rusnak onto the right wing to Beltran. Beltran into the box. Beltran looking. Beltran shot saved by Fry. It is still in the box though, headed down and missed by Alonso. Alonso gets past Beltran, and Alonso under pressure still from Barrett. He will get it back to Marshall, who will get it out to the outside to Evans, and Seattle's out of danger. 66th minute. Here's Plata. Plata gets past his man. Plata's shot saved by Fry. Back to Rusnak, and Rusnak scores. So the pressure by RSL pays off as Albert Rusnak breaks the 2-2 draw, and RSL, with 3 consecutive goals, comes back to take a lead in this match. 6th goal of the year for Rusnak. We're in the 78th minute. Here is Lodiero. Lodiero marked by Schuler. Lodiero shot from distance is wide and maybe a little bit impatient. Here's Wingo now for Seattle. 84th minute. RSL trying to hold on desperately to a 3-2 lead to try to end the season on a high note. Schuler gives it up. Here's Amaya. Amaya shot from distance, saved by Carlgren. Nice save by Patrick Carlgren. RSL with the throw. Mulholland gets it in, and it is cleared out to midfield. Amaya has it. We're in the 89th minute. Sounders looking for an equalizer. Back to Amaya on the left wing. Amaya gets it into the box to Wingo. Wingo. And it is taken away by Chris Wingert. Wingert pushes it ahead to Silva. And that will do it here in Seattle. RSL is able to hang on and get a 3-2 come from behind victory. 16 shots for RSL. 3 of them on target. All 3 of those ended up on the board. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. 3 shots on target for Seattle, 6 shots on target for RSL. All right, guys, that ends the season. We ended up beating the eventual MLS Cup champions, the Seattle Sounders FC, as they beat Chicago Fire 2-1 in the MLS final after defeating Colorado Rapids and LA Galaxy in the Western Conference final on PKs. So, your MLS champions for year number 1, Seattle Sounders FC. We did not make the playoffs, and we are very much on the hot seat going into year number 2. So, we will need much success in year number 2, and hopefully it will turn out to be different. So join us for the next season of RSL Franchise here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming, starting with episode number 21 coming up as soon as we can get it to you.